she's gonna get...
Blaming Fritz.
You can continue.
Start recording and it will be fine. I need to get into the game though. Okay. Camera correction, probably go to the light. Okay.
Wanna know what my wine just like actually smells like? Like not even joking. Like it actually not smells, tastes. It actually tastes like this. Do you wanna know?
I wanna know.
Get yourself up
My
on deck
wine-
and let's keep this as civil as possible.
It tastes like the smell of
On deck, now.
really
prisoner.
bad. How do I explain this politely? You know public toilets?
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Wait, look at his
You know,
face.
It's beautiful. He's a gorgeous man.
Oh.
Have you ever been to a public toilet and you just enter and you just get the worst stench you can imagine? It just burns. It's like a spicy smell.
Yeah, that's what happened when I walked into a toilet when somebody writes something on the wall with poo.
Well, that's our old
You
school.
finally
That's
arrived,
just how
but
things
our
went there.
records don't show from where.
Actually, you wouldn't even go to that school. The school I used to go to before going to school to you did that on a regular basis. We had like once or twice a year we had someone to do that. But no, like this tastes like how that smells.
Oh boy, that's not good.
It is putrid.
If you played Skyrim, these creatures are just...
You know what's even better? Khajiits and Argonians cannot wear helmets and they cannot wear shoes in Morrowind. They're not allowed. In Morrowind, they're not allowed. In Skyrim, I'm pretty sure you can wear those as a Khajiit or an Argonian.
I mean, like, I'm obviously in Nord, because Skyrim belongs to the Nords.
I played Nords at all times too, even back in Morrowind. I think. Wait, no. Which one has Tower Key? That's the one I always played, because Tower Key is like the most overpowered ability there is.
That's Resist Magicka, no... Beast Tongue.
Because there's this place where you can break in with Tower Key, and it just gives you a free house. Like, it's just a starting base. Like,
No
is
one
this a
has
class? No, you choose it later, I think.
Oh, okay, that'll
Maybe?
be fine.
It's the sign of the tower. Your star sign.
For 600 seconds, that's actually pretty long.
That's a really long tongue. Really
I
long
wanna-
tongue.
A
Yeah.
really long time. I want to go Wood Elf.
Yeah, you should go tower.
Oh my
sign dome.
god.
Oh, what a Chad.
I want to go this guy.
What a handsome man.
Oh my god. Oh, this guy looks awesome. Let's
Do
go.
you think he's single?
Great. I'm
Yes.
sure you'll fit
Oh, you
right
just
in.
became shorter
Follow
when you
me
did
up
that.
to the office and they'll finish your release.
Is that just me, or did you actually become shorter when you became an elf?
That could very well be, because elves are not that long.
No, not in the Elder Scrolls. They're pretty.
In Elder Scrolls, everybody is equal sized.
Head on in.
Well,
Okay.
I feel like elves are small.
That's because of Santa
What's
Claus,
his name
my man.
again? What? True. What's his name again? Talius? Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Socius.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released.
But of
There are a
course.
few ways we can do this,
Look
and
at
the
his mouth.
choice is yours.
Oh, nice. Answer his questions, give him the info, fill out the forms yourself. Oh, let's go answer his questions. That'll be fun.
Yeah, let's answer his questions. Let's do it
Yeah,
On a
together.
clear
dude.
day, you chance upon a strange animal.
Okay.
Its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long.
Okay.
What do you do?
What do I do? Do not interfere in the natural evolution of events, but rather take the opportunity to learn more about a strange animal that you have never seen before. Or
Use herbs from your pack to put it to sleep.
Or draw your dagger mercifully, ending its life with a single thrust.
Dude, I'd go for bottoms.
Yeah?
In a game like this, I would. No, in real
I
life,
don't
I'd
know,
probably
I
not
don't know.
interfere.
I'm
I'd be a scaredy cat.
I'll be the one to, try to help us as much. So I could... I mean, like, they'll be the bottom one or the second one, but I'll
I mean, the
probably
thing
use
is,
the second one.
imagine in a world like this where you need to get your own food.
True, true.
I'd consider this a blessing, because I would get free food, but also this animal is in suffering. You don't want to let it suffer. And, I mean, that's the thing. I personally would not have a lot of herbal knowledge, probably. So I guess that's a
True.
big difference. If you do have herbal knowledge, you would probably... I, too, would probably try to nurse it back to health. Or put it
but
to sleep.
It's put it to sleep, so it doesn't really
Yeah, it's put it to
help
sleep.
the animal.
It's just to make it, like, feel less pain while it passes away. But then you might as well just
End it
end
directly.
it right away.
Yeah, that's true.
Because none
that's
of these
true.
options save it.
But you have to keep in mind that in the lore, wood elves are very, kind to nature. So
Well, but that is just a generalization of elves. Who are
that's
you?
true. Who am I? Yeah,
Who are you? Are you someone that takes a life in order to quit its pain? Or are you someone that believes in keeping it going as long as possible?
I
Keeping
would
it going
probably,
as...
if I really, really don't have a choice, which this game doesn't give me at the moment, I will probably end this life to, end this misery. So, yeah, let's just go for the bottom one. Yeah, let's go to
One summer afternoon, your father gives you a choice of chores.
Oh, okay.
What would you rather do?
Working the
work-
boards with him fencing iron for a new plow.
Gather herbs for your mother who's preparing dinner.
Go catch fish at the stream using a net and line.
To be honest,
I personally, like, real life,
Forge?
I know how to forge. Yeah,
I would go for
I've
forge.
actually forged a knife in real life, and I loved it. It was really fun. If I had money to have an actual forge in my backyard, I probably would. But considering Dutch laws, I don't think that's legal.
It is
So-
legal, don't worry.
Is it? Is it legal to
Yeah,
have a forge
yeah.
in your backyard?
It is legal
That's
to have
awesome.
a forge, and it's legal to have weapons, but as long as they're displayed in a
Not
case.
public.
No, not
Yeah,
public.
you can't have them publicly
You can have it in
shown.
their house, don't worry.
I know that with
It'll be
bows
fine.
because I do something called LARP, which, I mean, you know what it is, but for
I know what it
YouTubers that don't, YouTube viewers that don't know what it is, it's basically playing an RPG game, except you're using your own body instead of a computer. So I have like fake swords and stuff, and I've used fake bows, fake lances. I typically play as an NPC. I play the final boss quite often. But to get those big weapons that a final boss needs, you need to look menacing. You need huge weapons. There needs to be completely covered in plastic, like trash bags and stuff. Because otherwise the police will just be like, hey, I know it's a fake weapon, but you could scare someone with that. Can't have that. I'm going to confiscate it. And I've also went to archery club. Like, I've been shooting at the range for archery in the past, and you need to with a bow you always need to have it first of all in a case or a bag, and also it is not allowed to be drawn. You can't have the string attached to the other end. String needs to be completely off in public. But hey, apparently we can have a forge, so
Of course.
who knows, maybe
Your
maybe
cousin
someday.
has given you a very embarrassing nickname, and even worse,
Aw.
likes to call you it in front of your friends.
Oh, what a dick.
You have asked him to stop, but he finds it very amusing to watch you blush. What do you do?
Aw. That's cute.
Beat up your cousin, then tell him that if he ever calls you that nickname again, you will bloody him worse than this time.
Make up an even more embarrassing nickname for him and use it constantly until he learns his lesson.
Make up a story that makes your nickname a badge of honor instead of something humiliating.
I
would
like
go
both these bottom options. Like a lot.
I would go for the bottom, echt, like really the bottom.
I like both of them, but I'd probably say bottom too.
It'll be awesome just to turn your
Turn a
nickname
weakness into a power.
Yeah. And then you just embarrass the guy because you turned his awful nickname into a honorable one.
My nickname used to be Kabouter, which is Dutch for gnome.
Yeah.
And I turned that into back in high school, like early high school years. I used to turn that into like a badge of honor by saying I got that nickname by beating up so many gnomes with my immense height. Because I mean, I'm the furthest from being a gnome's height you could imagine. And I just said, yeah, I got it from beating up gnomes. And after a while, people were like, okay, you're pretty cool. It took only a little while of being bullied.
People never bullied me with nicknames. They just punched me in the
I mean,
face.
your name didn't rhyme with gnome.
No. But I had some memorable things that people like to joke about, like the size of my ears. People
your
really
ears
like to
are
point that
weird.
out.
You know, you got something else that's a little out of proportion, but I wouldn't joke about that.
That's something to be proud of.
It's a badge of honor.
Okay, let's continue. Let's go just for the bottom one.
There is a lot of heated discussion at the local tavern over a group of people called telepaths.
Oh.
They've been hired by certain city-state kings. Rumor has it these telepaths read a person's mind and tell their lord whether a follower is telling the truth or not. You believe what?
In these times, it is necessary evil. Although you do not necessarily like the idea, a telepath could have certain advantages during a time of war, or in finding someone innocent of a crime.
Loyal followers to the king have nothing to fear from a telepath. It's important to have a method of finding assassins and spies before it's too late.
This is a terrible practice. A person's thoughts are his own, and no one, not even a king, has the right to make such invasions onto another human's mind.
I
think
believe
it's
in the
probably
bottom
necessary
one.
evil. Oh,
Ooh,
I think opposites here.
conflicting one. Let's go.
I think thoughts are like, because I'm one of those believers. I think a lot of things that are wrong are only wrong because we think they are. I mean, there's definitely things like murder. You know, you shouldn't murder. That's never an okay thing. But there isn't, like, people that are actually okay with murdering. They're probably already in prison. You don't have to worry about your mind being read if you're a secret murderer. And if you are, then who cares if your mind is read? You're just gonna be in prison, and then only you care because everyone else is gonna be like, yeah, you're in prison. But other stuff like, you know, embarrassing thoughts, I think everyone needs to just accept who they are, accept who others are. You might have done something really embarrassing, and it might just plop into your mind that one time you pooped your pants in high school, like
Yeah.
senior classes, and it really embarrasses you, and you don't want to think about it, but then it just comes back into your mind, and then one of these telepaths reads it. You know, you need to be alright with that, because the telepath doesn't need to judge. You know, he's there, he thinks your mind, he sees your thoughts, but that doesn't have to mean it's an embarrassing or bad thing.
I mean, like, I see it quite differently. I see it in a way where, you know, you have your thoughts, and whatever you want to share, you share. And if you want to keep it to yourself and share it at a later time when it's convenient to you to share, you share it. I wouldn't feel comfortable knowing that someone else on the on the other side can read my thoughts and mind.
I do suppose it's like, you know, if something is good, then you need to be good enough to tell them. They don't need to read your mind. You just need to. That's your responsibility, not theirs.
Yeah, but
so for the greatness of a kind, the greatness of a type of people, you should probably go for the bottom path. Because the top path is really like everyone should be accepted. The bottom path is more like everyone should be accepting themselves and just be good. Everyone who isn't good should just better themselves instead of having other people better them. So I guess the bottom path is probably the best one.
Yeah. In my opinion, it is.
We're getting real deep with this.
That's a good thing about this. I really like
this. I like this. Yeah.
I think that is I think this really is the most interesting recording I have done.
There's a reason that Morrowind is probably my favorite Elder Scrolls game. One of my favorite games of all time. For those people watching, I told Fritz, hey, let's do this. Let's play an old school Bethesda game.
Yeah, but you're right. But honestly, I think maybe, you know, my favorite games of all time is Mass Effect. Maybe you could do a recording where we could do, you know, one of these things where you just converse about the choices we make in the timeline.
never played Mass Effect, and I've never even watched it, so I'd definitely be interested in
nice.
giving that a try.
I've got
I
the
would
legendary
gladly be your
edition. So.
backseat gamer.
Nice.
I mean, I
think-
enjoy being a backseat gamer. Like, as long as I get to be involved to some extent, I can just go away and go take a pee or something.
Of course, yes.
I can chillax. I can play something in the background. I can
watch.
game in the background. This is really chill. This is like the chillest
Yeah.
recording we've ever done for me. I love this.
We should
so
do
this
these
might be
things
just
more
a new
often.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
These things
multiplayer
actually
games are fun,
Yeah.
but this might be a new path this channel is taking. I love it.
This,
Dude,
I really like this.
I
Just
would
converse
I
about
would
what's being
almost-
done here.
I would almost pay you to play Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, I could play it. Don't worry. Just need the game.
That is my favorite game. I would love for you to play that.
We could do that.
That
Anyway,
would be awesome.
bottom path, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Your mother sends you to the market with a list of goods to buy.
Okay.
After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money back in exchange for one of the items.
Ooh.
What do you do?
Decide to put the extra money to good use and purchase items that would help your family.
Return to the store and give the shopkeeper his hard-earned money. Explain to him the mistake.
Pocket the extra money, knowing that shopkeepers in general trend to overcharge customers anyway. So, personally, right? In a game, I would... Well, not just in a game. In anything that isn't real life. Like, even something like LARP or a roleplay like D&D, which I guess is a game too. I would always keep the money. Because I'm a selfish bastard, and I would keep it. But in real life, I'd feel like I'd be the person to definitely give it back, because I would
Yeah.
feel bad. I'd probably want to keep it, but depending on how much. If it's like 20 cents, who cares, right? I'd keep it. But if it's like €5, I am that person. It would not, like, I have done this in the past. I would be the person to go, hey, you gave me back too much. You should probably take this one back. And I've even, like, you know, I'm not always fair with it. I have just told people, like, just consider it a tip. You know, that way it still doesn't go to the company, but it goes to them. Which I guess is kind of weird because I'm paying them for making a mistake. But I don't know. I feel like pocketing it is a very metagaming thing to do.
Yeah, but I think it really depends on the situation. Where, you know, when your family's poor and doesn't really have much resource to spare, or, you know, much food to eat, and you get a little extra, and you can buy just that 2 potatoes extra that might save the week.
It might just give your baby brother something to eat today.
Probably. I mean, it really depends on in what situation you are. I mean, in my situation,
Yeah.
I'll probably just give the money back. I
mean-
don't have much money to spare, but I'm not a dishonest person.
Consider that we are currently in Morrowind. We don't
Yeah.
come from Morrowind. We are high elves. We don't belong here.
Wood elves,
and-
by the way.
Wood elves. My
We're
bad.
from,
We are wood elves,
Yeah.
and you know we don't come from this area. We
No.
were transported here on a prison ship. No one knows where we came from. Even we don't. We could make up a story, but
I would
you know,
probably... Okay, so in this situation where we don't have anyone here and I got too much money,
Exactly.
I will probably give the money back, because
yeah.
there's
'cause,
also
like,
something
money
about
in
respect.
Yeah, like money in Morrowind is so easy to come by. I've had these runs where I had thousands of points, thousands of septims. They're not called septims here, I think.
Maybe
I
gold?
don't remember what they're called here.
We'll find
I
out.
think they're just called gold. There are some in this building, so we will find some. But yeah, like in this case, definitely don't put it into the family, because I mean you're a criminal. You might.
Yeah.
We could have been in prison for something completely, you know, non-bad, something that was completely to help other people. But it doesn't mean that we have family here. You know, even if we are someone who would give our money to other people, we don't have family. We'd probably give it back to that person who, you know, earns the money, the shopkeeper.
True. Yeah, we'll give it back.
Middle path.
Middle path.
While in a marketplace, you witness a thief cut a purse from a noble. Even as he does so, the noble notices and calls for the city guards. In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you. Surprisingly, no one seems to notice the bag of coins at your feet. What do you do?
Interesting. So pick up the bag. Pick up the bag and pocket it. I'm sorry. Pick up the bag and pocket it, knowing that the extra windfall will help your family in times of trouble.
Leave the bag there, knowing that it is better not to get involved.
Pick up the bag and signal the guard, knowing that the only honorable thing to do is return the money to its rightful owner.
Is there a fourth option of picking up the bag and giving it to the owner straight away?
No, but I think the bottom one is
That's what I would
practically
do.
lad.
The bottom is closer, but
Yeah.
I would give it back to the person himself.
True.
Not only just to be a good person, but also because you might get a reward. You know, let's be honest. The
And
reward is always nice.
to make sure all the gold gets to the rightful
Yeah,
owner
that's
instead of
also a thing.
something that appears into the
Yeah.
guard pocket, because that
These
could happen.
These fancy medieval type guards, they'd probably take some for
Yeah.
themselves. You know, they take
Which
tons.
I can
They'd say, "Ah, the
respect.
thief took some of it." Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably get underpaid. They need to feed their kids too. I can
True.
respect it, but I'd
Yeah.
still give it back to the owner. I mean,
But
it is
I-
a noble. He has plenty of money, but it doesn't mean he's a bad person. It
I
doesn't
would
mean he's
probably
not
do the
giving money.
noble thing, you know, just
Yeah.
giving it back,
you
and
don't-
the bottom option describes that mostly.
This person who is a noble, he probably got to be noble by doing something good. You know,
Yeah,
right? Pay him back.
Yeah.
But bottom path.
bottom path. We'll go bottom path.
Your
let's go.
father sends you on a task which you loathe, cleaning the stables. On the way there, pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you, in return for a future favor of his choosing. What do you do?
Accept his offer, reasoning that as long as his stables are cleaned, it matters not who does the cleaning.
Ask him to help you, knowing that 2 people can do the job faster than 1, and agree to help him with 1 task of his choosing in the future.
Decline his offer, knowing that your father expects you to do the work, and it is better not to be in debt.
Ooh.
I think it's definitely something I would accept because I like the RNG. Like, I like finding out what he has in store for me.
Yes, but you know, when you're in debt to someone, you're, you know, inclined to do whatever he chooses, because when you reject his offer to do something for him, he'll come back and say, yeah, but you know, that one time where I helped you and you agreed to do whatever I
The
need
thing
your help
is,
with for no time.
That's something of equal worth. Cleaning a stable, it's just annoying. You know, it's annoying. It's a little gross. It's not too bad. If he comes back and gives you something of equal worth to do, I'd gladly do it. You know, just
Yeah,
for the
but-
fun of, you know, doing it. But if it's
Yeah.
something worth more, something even more annoying, like steal this from someone, I'd be like, no. Because that's
Yeah,
not
but
an equal trade.
You know, that's because they say it's of his choosing, so it could very well be that you need to steal something.
Well, then it depends on who the person is. Like, if I'm a friend with, it's a friend of mine, right? I don't think any of my friends would make me steal something from someone else. I trust my friends, because otherwise, why would they be my friends? You know,
I
I'm
trust
thinking,
you guys too, but you know, medieval
Consider
times.
this like you and me, right? Like, this is medieval
I would
times.
never.
but you,
I would never let you do something that might dishonor you in any way possible. Never.
Exactly. So I would definitely trust you and say, I'll take your bet. I'll take your deal. But I'd probably say we do it together. I'm not gonna make you, because you're a friend, right? It's
True,
not something you
true.
don't care about. It's someone you care about. So you're gonna do it together. You're both gonna be shoveling poop for a while.
Yeah, then you're both gonna be doing something he needs to do as well, when he doesn't feel like. But I feel like the
This
way
is a
I-
friend,
I-
you know. He
you know.
doesn't need to do it together next time. But you can just say, hey, aren't we friends? I helped you. You helped me.
But in a way, when I help a friend doing something he doesn't like, I don't really expect something from him to do. But you know, it's just some things go both ways. You're friends for a reason. You do things for
Let's
each
be
other.
honest. This person offers to do it for you if, like, you come across him, and then he offers you to do it if you return a favor. He probably has something in mind. He has something he.
then
needs
I
help
don't
with.
really consider him as a real friend, because a real friend never, you know, never puts you in that situation where he says, oh well, I
No.
might help you, but you need to
No,
do something
but
when I
like
want
consider
you
it the other way. Consider me like I need help. I need someone because YouTube
Yeah, but-
doesn't
but
know this
if
yet. But
if you would
but
say,
wait.
yeah, of course.
But I'm currently a head of an organization. I'm a board member. This doesn't mean I have all the responsibility, but I do have a lot, and I need someone to just help me with something.
Yeah.
I need someone to help me set some stuff up. And I can't find anyone. And then I come across you and you say, I don't want to shovel poop. And I say, you know what? I'll help you, but I need some help too. Because that's what it seems like. You know, he offers to do it, but he does need some help as well.
But then again,
He already fought this out. He has a plan. He needs help. It's
If
a
you-
friend. I'd
if
help
you
him
re-
no
if you
matter
re-
what.
if you really need help with something you know that bothers you, you can just ask me, and I don't really expect something in return, because
Which
I'll
means
help
it's
you because
even
I'm a
more
friend.
likely that but then I'd take the middle path even more often because I'd be like,
True.
because this is generally something that happens. Someone will be like, "Oh, well, do you want to do with this?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm on board even
Yeah,
without getting
then
something in
and
return.
then you feel
I'll do it
morally,
anyway."
you know, you feel morally required to do something back for him. I feel.
Oh no,
that.
I don't. I don't have that. I
don't?
just feel like if someone is like, "Oh, can you help me with this? I'll pay you back." I'll be like, "Oh, you don't need to pay me back. I'll help you out." But I mean,
True,
if you
true,
want to pay me
true,
back
true.
anyway, I'll give you. Because Ginny, she's in Discord chat. I don't know if she's awake. When I give Ginny something as a gift for Valentine's, for birthdays, she feels morally inclined to pay it back. You know, that's all right. That's makes sense. You know, you give something back for my birthday because I gave something for your birthday. Money isn't the matter. It's just the amount of feeling that goes into it that needs to be repaid.
I'm one of those persons
like-
who just does things for you without expecting anything in return.
Yeah, I do the same. I don't need something back. I don't care.
It'll be nice. It'll be nice.
But it is something like, you know, if you do need something back, if you already have something in mind, you're already planning like, hey, I need help with this, but I'll help you with that too. Because, you know, if you offer if it's a friend of yours, that means it's already someone who wouldn't ask you for help without, like, you know, this could be someone who says, oh, I won't help you unless, but that wouldn't be a friend of yours. You're not
No,
the kind
true,
of
but-
person to have friends like that, which means it's the kind of person to instead be like, I will help you, but can you help me with this as well? Because I need some help too. And
True,
I
but-
definitely say yeah.
It's very vague here, and it doesn't mean he actually wants you to, you know, really do something in return. But he offers to do it for
think it's
you
up to
in
your
return in the
interpretation.
favor of in the future. So he does it, and then he says to you, you know, I'm gonna do this for you, but you know, when I need help, I'm gonna need your help too, because I helped you today, and it's fine. But depends
wanna
on
just
what
ask-
he's inclining at.
Which path are you like going towards?
I'm really going towards the middle one, but
well, I
it-
am too. So let's
but-
cut this conversation short and agree to go to the middle one.
True. It kind of gets long. It's fine. Conversations are
Because
good.
otherwise, yeah. I mean, we can make an entire conversation about us discussing this, but I think it's better. to
We're
just
we're
kinda-
only 20 minutes in, and I didn't even really do anything in the game.
Oh god.
I really think we should live stream these things, because that'll be more.
I mean, no one will watch them, but you can just upload the whole thing in that way, because I think it just auto-saves them. So we can live stream the next
I
one.
mean, look, I can do two things. I can do you know, a whole upload, a raw upload of this footage, and do a cut version where we do, you know, only things. Two
Yeah,
uploads.
but the thing is, if you live stream it on YouTube, it automatically, I think, saves it to your channel
Oh,
too.
okay. We might do that.
It just means no editing. You can't do any editing, but you can always edit. Like we can always record it at the same time and get
Yeah,
another edited version afterwards.
True.
So let's
We
do
c-
that next time.
Yeah.
Or we can do that right after this.
No,
But I think it's better to
no,
just
no.
do it next
It's
time.
Next
Just
time, and what I do is just I'm gonna upload the whole thing, and then I'm gonna upload a cut version where we do more things than just, you know, converse about these things. And then we might have this 3-hour recording of us conversing about these things, and might have a 30-minute recording of us doing things.
You might also just just make sure this video is the first one to go up on your channel,
Yeah.
so that the next time we
True.
do have time to record this, we can live stream. Also, I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Of
Alcohol
course.
does this to my body.
Do you want me to go on or just wait a bit?
No, wait for me. Just cut it out.
It's fine. I'll wait.
And I'm back.
You're back. Nice. Let's go. So middle path. Let's go.
Middle path.
I just
yes.
waited for clicking so you could hear the whole voice line. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, thanks.
Your mother asks you to help fix the stove. While you're working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her. What do you
Okay.
do?
Okay.
Yeah.
You want us to have the fixed stove while you... Okay. Grab the hot pipe and try to push it away.
Push your mother out of the way?
Position yourself between the pipe and your mother.
I'd position myself between my pipe and my mother.
I position myself between the pipe and my mother too.
Yeah.
To,
'cause,
catch the
You
pipe.
can grab the pipe. If you grab the pipe, you're still going to get pain. You can try to push it away, but you're still going to get pain, and it might just make things worse. If
Yeah,
you
true.
position yourself between the two, it's gonna fall on the ground by itself. But at least you make sure that you get damaged, but maybe not your hands. I feel like your shoulder or something. If it hits your shoulder, that's not as bad as your hands.
Now, and the problem too, if you grab the hot pipe, it might just be that you grab the hot pipe and you feel that it's hot and let go of it and it falls on your mother anyway.
Yeah, and either way, with the hot pipe on your hands are like the most sensitive part of your...
True.
Well, one of the most sensitive
I would
parts.
rather
That's, like,
catch
one
it
of the
with
most
my
painful
tummy
parts.
and just, try to push it,
Just block it.
position myself and just block it and hope it falls on the ground without me,
Block instead of
actually
redirect
dying.
is the most efficient in this
Yeah,
case.
just block
Definitely bottom.
But definitely bottom. We agree. Nice.
While in town, the baker gives you a sweet roll.
Okay.
Delighted, you take it into an alley to enjoy, only to be intercepted by a gang of 3 other kids your age. The leader demands the sweet roll, or else he and his friends will beat you and take it. What do
Kids.
you do?
Of course.
It's like you're going to give him the sweet roll, but the last minute, throw it in the air, hoping that they'll pay attention to it long enough for you to get away, for you to get a shot into the leader.
Of
Wow,
course.
impressive.
Give him the sweet roll now without argument. Knowing that later this afternoon you will have all your friends with you and can come and take whatever he owes you.
Drop the sweet roll and step on it. Get ready to fight. I would just eat it right in front of him. Why
Okay,
drop it and
so-
step on it? Why not just eat it and then fight?
If I choose one of these options, it really depends on, how... I'm not very muscular, as my watchers can see. I'm just a normal IT guy. But depending on my opponents, I'll, really hope to get, I hope to get the first choice, but knowing myself, I'll probably just go for the second one, because the third one is just a waste.
The thing is, I'm the kind of guy to go for the third one. Sorry, for the second one. I'd definitely go for the second one simply because I don't even care about getting payback. I've once been robbed because there was someone trying to ask money from me. And I was about to give them their money, and instead they just grabbed some money out of my wallet and ran away. And the kind of person I am, the money I was grabbing to give to them was worth more than what they stole. That's the kind of person I am. I'd give a thief more than they would steal from me anyway. Because I don't... if someone is begging on the street, they need it more than I do. I can survive with €5 left. They can't, so give it to them. Share amongst those that need it most. Are here, they're bullies. They're clearly a gang. They're clearly bullies. They don't deserve the sweet roll, but it's just a freaking sweet roll. Give it to them.
Giving the sweet roll would only mean that when you come with your friends, he would have eaten it.
Yeah. So there's nothing. You're not gonna get something back anyway. It's just a choice of giving it to them just so you don't have to fight right away. You can fight later, or not fighting and just getting beat up, or not fighting and just giving.
You could win, like I said, depending on your opponents. I've won
Yeah. But I mean, this is 3-on-1.
True. It's difficult, but possible. But probably let's just picture the situation in whole. Let's just say the 3 people in the gang, they're mostly very tough guys, very muscular. I wouldn't win. I could win against one of them, but not 3 of them. So I'll probably just give them the sweet roll.
Yeah, same. I'd be intimidated.
Like,
I mean,
depending
I'm
on
not some kind of
your
superhero.
opponents, but we're just picturing the side where the opponents are muscular beings where
They're
just
probably not scrawny
tough.
nerds like us.
Probably not. No.
And unless I get a chance to sit on them, I don't think I'm gonna do much damage.
I mean, if you
Considering I
could
can't
try,
even
you could
make
try
it-
to jump on them.
I can't Mario style. But yeah, I can't even make a fist. How well am I gonna do in a fight against 3 people? I can't even physically make a fist. I am physically unable to do so due to scars.
I mean, like, yeah,
cannot.
but
But I mean, they're probably with 3 of them, so they
Yeah.
can't be beat. That's
let's
probably
just
why there
say
were 3
we
of them.
can't beat them, and we know we can't, so we just give them the sweet roll and just pay them back with friends.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Entering town, you find that you are witness to a very well-dressed man running from a crowd.
Okay.
He screams to you for help. The crowd
Oh.
behind him seems very angry.
Ooh.
What
okay.
do you do?
Stand aside and allow the man to mob past, realizing that it's probably best to not get involved.
Rush to the man's aid immediately, despite your lack of knowledge in the current circumstances.
Rush to the town's aid immediately, despite your lack of knowledge of the circumstances.
Alright,
Ooh,
so
okay.
this is a well-dressed man. It's not like a criminal who needs to steal or anything, so it's
Probably
probably not
not,
a
no.
thief.
No.
It is probably a misunderstanding.
What
What I would take from this is it's a misunderstanding.
It could be a very well, wealthy thief that's just made
It's
his
someone
money off
who's
thieving.
thieved so much that he's rich. No,
Could very
I'd
well
set a
be.
middle path because I would help him, and rather than fully helping him, I'd first just calm down the situation by getting in between them and be like, whoa, 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 calm down. Saving his ass, and then just being like, okay, what happened? Because clearly there's some kind of misunderstanding going on.
So you go for the first one.
Second one,
Second one?
because the first one means not doing anything, just letting it happen. I'm going for the second one because I'm gonna step in and be like, whoa, 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 don't beat him up or anything. Just what's going on? Tell me.
Probably the same, but it really depends on the situation. If the crowd is running with, pitchforks and burning torches,
Burning torches.
I would probably
I mean, then
think,
he's probably a witch or a. I mean,
Don't
these
go-
are medieval times. If they believe in it, why wouldn't I?
he will be bound
Right?
into a chair and thrown into a river.
Yeah, I'd probably let it happen if that were the case.
I mean,
But
I guess,
let's
of
just
course.
consider these normal people, like not
Yeah.
wearing like
Just
this is just
angry.
normal people. So then I definitely go for the middle path.
Probably too. Probably too. Yes. Okay,
Oh, yeah, all right.
let's go. Oh,
Whew.
barbarian.
Personality barbarian. All right. Well, fair enough.
We're very passive the whole way, and we're in barbarian. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
it's all right. Barbarians are fun to play.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Oh, of course, the
Tower
sign.
dude.
Consider
Tower dude.
a track. Okay, wait. What tower? Spell
Tower's
absorption,
great.
stunned magic, fortified magic, lady, fortified weakness, blood of the north, restore health, paralyzed damage, fortified, turn undead, certain poison damage, invisibility, steed, fortified speed, thief, sanctuary, tower. There we go. Detect animal.
Detect animal, detect enchantment, detect key, and also open 50 points of lockpicking on touch.
That'll be fun. Let's go tower.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
I'm Flaming Fritz, I'm a Wood Elf, I'm a Baron, sign is the tower, and everything else should be fine. Okay. You have now a stats menu where you can always view your information. I like that. Right-clicking allows you to use menus. When you are done with them, right-click again to
Show
close
your
them.
papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Read your papers by pressing spacebar while looking at them. For release by Emperor Ulysses Septon, what is it? 7th? Yeah. 7th decree to the district of Varenfell in the province of Morrowind. Name Flaming Fritz, race Wood Elf, class Barbarian, signed Socius Argala, agent of the Sedanine Imperial Census and Excise. 16th of the last seed, 3rd area, 427. Okay, so that's cool. How can I...
Close. Top right.
Oh.
Sorry, top left.
Yeah,
Take.
no, you're right. Okay. Oh, of course, take. Yeah. You now have an inventory menu where you can see what you are carrying. Like all menus, right click to use your new menu. You can click and move objects from the world to your inventory. Okay, I get it. Like all weapon apparel magic misc.
Customize how all of this looks, by the way. So if you find this to be weird, just customize it. Like make your just on the corners you can drag it.
Okay.
You can make your entire screen a menu. You can make half your screen a menu. However much you want.
It'll be fine.
It's pretty
I
cool.
guess
Continue
I need to
through
go.
to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
So
Okay.
ignore this and go straight ahead to the room behind this.
Like here?
I don't think there's much important in here, but you don't ever have to go here, so you might as well check all the bags behind you. All the bags. Well, you can take a bucket.
I want to take a bucket. Sack. Flour. Cornet. No. Nothing. Oh. I need to get used to the buttons, though. Basket. Oh, no. Basket. Bottle. I want a bottle. I can
It's
click
empty.
on...
Otherwise, it would have said something like skooma or like wine. It doesn't
And
say
to-
wine. I don't remember what they call it.
Oh, of course. Okay, then I just need to go, like, here. A knife. No
You
to
can take that, it's
Riskar.
not considered stealing.
Okay. What's this? Riskar. Don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Gunshell. Oh, okay. Take.
So basically, most of the stuff here is not considered stealing.
Nice.
Like the scab meat on or whatever it's called. What is it? What kind of meat is that? There's meat on the plate. You can take
bread.
that for free.
That's bread. Crab meat.
Crab meat. There you go.
Okay.
See?
I need to
There's
go
a lot of bread in
outside.
the basket as well. Okay. Barrel. Check the barrel.
Yeah, there we go. Oh. You now have a map menu. It shows the name of the place you are in and you're facing. Oh, okay. Barrel. Engraved ring of healing. Oh.
It's for a quest. It's a very important thing to take.
Bottle and a cup. I don't like those things. You now have a magic menu where you can see all the powers and spells, your magic items. Like all menus, right click to use your blah blah blah, press R to activate the Okay, so I need to equip this. How do I equip this? Just... Oh. That's easy.
Yep.
Press F to pull out your weapon and R to use a magic. That's what I got from this. So... F. Nice. Press
People
spacebar
will
to
like you
talk to
less.
the captain.
People will like you less if you talk to them with a knife.
Okay, that's understandable. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached to me yesterday. I'm Celes Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Do we want to know his background?
Not really.
Nah. Do you want to know something about Morrowind?
Nothing I can tell you.
Okay, so I'm gonna admire him. Oh, okay.
Doesn't trust you.
Hmm.
Can I just,
You can leave. Yep, you can just leave.
make sure about your duties
Oh.
before leaving? I need to
You
speak
just
to him
talk
about
you just talk
something.
about Morrowind.
Probably. Yes, you're a Morrowind. I know why you're here, or why you were released from prison and shipped here. But your authorization comes directly from Emperor Ulrich Septim the Seventh himself. And I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you're a free man. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor. So pay careful attention. I need to know about my duties. Your journal has been updated. Directions to Cassius Cosades has been edited. Yep. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Cosades, in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cosades. They know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a dispersal to your name. Okay, that's very cool. Goodbye. Bye.
Caius Cosades is a very sexy man.
Press J to use your journal review what you've been told. You should probably check out Aria's trade house up on the left to your own good luck. Okay.
Alright, I never do that.
My orders are to go to the town of Balmora in Vardenville district and report to a man named Caius Cosades to find out where he lives. I should ask in Balmora at the corner club called South Wall. When I found Caius Cosades, I must give him a package of documents and wait for further orders. Vardenville.
So you can skip so much of this because there's no specific quest line. Like there's no like limit to when you can talk to Caius. You can just go to Caius right away. Skip all the other stuff. But we might as well go there. There's one person here you want to talk to in Sadanin. It's not the shopkeeper. They tell you to look at the shopkeeper, but shopkeeper is not important. It's the elf looking like on the right. Sorry, on the left. Right there. I think it's this one, yeah.
Fargoth?
What is this about?
Are you the one that boat dropped off? Odd to see a boat arrive at a time of day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Take Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring. Family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? So do you want to keep a ring, or do you want to try and see if it's worth it? Like, try and, give it back, or maybe get something worth out of it?
I should probably give it back, though.
It's up to you, man.
I'm gonna give it back. I'm a guide man.
I can metagame and tell you what happens, but I mean, it's up to you, bro.
I can be kind of person here. I could be a dick and just keep it, and I could be a kind person and give it back. Ooh. What am I? In the questions, I've been a kind person, and I know I'm a kind person. I'm gonna give it back. I'm a kind person. There you go.
You found it! Amazing! Thank you, thank you. You are now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Ariel who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now.
Okay. Goodbye.
Alright, so I've never given him the ring.
No?
What's this about?
Never. So also, there's a quest with the other elf. I think it's the one standing. If it's an elf, it's the person standing on the bridge right now. And he saves like 500 septims in a log, and you have to wait for him to go there, and you can get the log. I don't know if you want to do that; it takes a while.
Go ahead, stranger.
It's not an
I
elf.
think it's. I don't know who it is. It might be Fargoth. I only remember Fargoth from this entire town.
But then again, let's just, go about the journey and go to Belmora.
Yeah, but what you want to do is follow the path to the left.
Do I even have a, I mean,
You don't know where Balmora is? No, but I do, and there's signs right in front of you as well.
I know the lands of Tamriel a bit. Oh, of course.
I know
signs.
exactly the path to so that's back. That's Vivek, Pelagiad, Halaod, Narmok. You need to go past Halaod.
Balmora. There we go. This time.
That's a dangerous highlight. I would go to Halaod. That's like the level of the starting path. I mean, you can go elsewhere, but I really would recommend you to go to Halaod first.
Yeah, but Balmora's this way.
I mean, it's up to you, man. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's a higher, like, a scarier area. Plus, you get free stuff if you go to the left.
Halaoth.
Loud.
Blah 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 blah. Okay, let me equip my weapon first. Oh,
Let me think. Does Skyrim doesn't have nexus, do they?
they do.
They do?
Yeah.
What kind of?
Oh
nexus?
fuck! I
Metal
dropped
nexus?
my
Bloody nexus?
weapon. I dropped my weapon. Help.
Just. Okay, it's on the ground. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay. How do it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. No. How do I
Just
equip
drag it
this?
onto yourself. Just drag it onto yourself and then press F to equip. Yeah. You got it.
Oh,
And then press F.
I really need to get used to this.
It's old school, man. It's real old school. I love the animations for
I
fighting.
mean, like I
Just follow
played
this path.
I played Arena. I played Daggerfall, but I never played Morrowind.
You never played it. Wow, this is like my childhood, man. I grew up with this game.
Uh,
I've played it. No, yeah, that way. Follow the little, like, you're going towards those mountains, but I would follow the path.
which
It's not like
path?
there's something dangerous. It's, well, you're walking on it. Don't worry.
I don't really see a path in this.
It doesn't look like much of a path, but it's just the only way you can go.
It's just like a path, like a track, like a road. You know,
Yeah,
like
kinda.
the Hobbit.
Yeah, I guess. Look up.
Whoa. Oh.
You didn't look up. He fell from the sky. He spawns high up, just about your render distance, and then as soon as you get close to his book, he falls down. And
Yo,
it's not
what's up, my man?
considered stealing to take all of his stuff.
You've got something. And another something. And shoes. And a scroll.
Vicarian flight, very important what kind of scroll it is.
A rope. And some gold.
They are called gold, yeah. You can also take all, and you can also dispose of corpses if you don't want to look at his handsome body.
Wow. He looks very detailed.
He looks a lot like you, actually.
He does?
Yeah, he has the same face, same species. Also, I'm gonna tell you, when you run out of charge on these weapons in like 10 hits, they never become magical again unless you have the stuff to make them magical again, which is a very specific path, and unless you take that skill path, you cannot do it. And to add to that, you cannot kill stuff like bone liches without magic. Magic weapons, very important. Late game. So if you accidentally run into a late game enemy, you always want to have a magic weapon with charge. There's also a book next to him.
Oh, there is. A
It's his story.
very big one according to his body, though.
Yeah, it's a. I mean, he's a wizard. So don't expect him to be normal.
Oh, let's go.
I believe that I may have found the correct formula for the spell I'm developing. With it, I will be able to travel great distances without the need to pay others for the service. If all goes well, we'll test out the new spell tomorrow. I believe I've worked out all of the possible complications. It will allow me to leap great distances, covering many hundreds of miles. Never before has one been able to travel in this manner. Vaulting from the ground, sailing to the sky. Oh, we found that terrible disorientation of a spell of flying. The time is almost upon me. My research is finished, and all of my calculations are checked and rechecked. They laughed at me when I suggested this. We'll see who laughs after I leap to the top of their towers and scream out my success.
So
Well,
you heard the screams.
I heard the screams. He did. He certainly did something. Considering the path, I should, go here.
So if you use these scrolls right, you can actually use these. They're part of like speedruns for this game. You can speedrun this game real quick because of this guy. He's like a core personality to be inside for speedruns. But we're not speedrunning, so you have these scrolls. You're probably never going to use them because they are very risky. You can easily die. Don't.
Yo.
Yeah, that's So how this works, the higher your skill is with the weapon, the more often you are able to hit. So you're just gonna do a lot of missing at the start.
I see.
Also, the less stamina, the less likely to try to build up stamina before you fight.
I'm just gonna ignore him. Off.
That's another thing. Kills don't give you experience.
Oh, nice.
You get experience from hits.
Yo, what's that?
That's a dangerous tomb with a bone lord. Actually, is that the one? No, that's the one further up ahead. This is, I think, a Quama Forge. Quama thing. These are Quamas. But yeah, like whenever you hit someone, you get skill with that weapon. Whenever you get hit, you get skill with that armor. Whenever you walk, you get skill for walking, etc. The more skill you have in walking, the faster you are. So walk lots, and also jump lots so you can jump higher. You can literally jump up buildings when you have maximum jump.
How do I jump?
Spacebar.
I don't jump.
Check your controls.
Use, activate, ready, sneak, run, always run.
E.
Auto run, E?
Apparently.
Why do... Oh. Why E? There you go. I don't believe this. You know it didn't save, right? That's... What? Why even? No way. I didn't even fell 1 meter. Why did I die?
You fell quite a bit.
Did it auto-saved? No.
What?
It didn't even auto-save. Okay, let me
We'll be
start
right
again
back.
then.
We'll be right
back. We'll be right back. I'm just gonna pretend this didn't happen.
Stand up. Go. You
can, I think there's a command for
What's
setting
your
speed
name?
to like 100 to get through this real quick, but you'll probably drown if you do that, so just do it this way.
It'll be fine. I at least have the button to, accept my.
So be really careful. You don't want to
Flaming,
end up like
flaming.
Claudius.
Why did I write flaming, flaming? I'm just completely confused. I think.
Well, not
You're
even last
completely
night's storm could
stunned.
wait.
No, why did it
I
happen?
heard
That
them
is
say we reached
no way.
Morrowind.
No
I'm sure
way.
they'll
The
let
worst
it
thing is
go.
I knew that would happen. I just did not expect you to jump down there.
Quiet. Here comes the guard.
Why did I die?
This is where you get off.
Just
Come
admit
with
it
Okay.
was stupid.
So let's just say I'm you know, I'm a Skyrim fan, so normally you don't die from, you know, a half a meter, but it's fine. I'm just gonna ignore that happened.
You gotta
Get
think old games, man. Old game logic. If there's a path, take the path. If you don't take the path, there's a reason you die. It's because you didn't take the path.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as
But
civil
that's
as
why you
possible.
can just increase sprint speed by walking around.
Oh wait, space was activate. Now it's not. God damn it.
Switch activate to E. That's what I always do, I think.
Yeah, they'll be activate. E, they'll be genuine.
Because E is like a good button for activate, right? 'Cause
E
it
is
stands
just
for
normal. It's fine.
Down to the
Activate.
dock and it'll show you to the census.
I'm
Ooh,
used to
finally arrived,
E being
but our
activated
records
because
don't
of
show
playing
compliance.
Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. What else?
Many games have E as activate.
One. Okay.
Great.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
yeah,
you'll
yeah,
fit right in.
yeah. I love
Follow
you,
me up
Sheepy.
to the office and they'll
Heck, an
finish your
adorable
release.
cutie. Oh, you know what you're
Of
gonna
course.
hate, Frit? You're gonna hate fucking slaughterfish. There are not that many slaughterfish in Skyrim, but in this game,
Head on in.
there's hundreds. There's so many slaughterfish.
Yes, we've been expecting
And because
you.
stamina is
You'll
needed
have
to
to be
actually hit,
recorded
like, the
before you're
less stamina, the
officially
less likely
released.
you are to
There are a
actually
few
hit your
ways
enemy.
we can do this, and the
It's
choice
impossible to
is
swim around and
yours.
kill people because you can't run out of stamina in water because you're gonna just be really annoyed.
Very
It
good.
is the worst.
The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
I don't know. Jesus, shut up. Okay, tower.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Oh, don't worry, it's correct.
Trust
Okay,
me, we
awesome,
know.
Awesome,
Show
awesome,
your
awesome.
papers to the
Okay.
captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, take, of course.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
okay. Yes,
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
yes. I didn't took the dagger. Wait, let me take the dagger.
Could have taken the
course.
letter too, but doesn't matter much. Take the ring. The loot in the things is completely randomized because the last time there was a cup, this time there isn't. So sometimes there's gonna be like a bunch of money that sometimes there isn't.
You've stolen
Don't
for
pick
the
it up.
last time.
Don't tell me we gotta start again. No, he's fine. He's just angry at you.
Morrowind, blah 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 blah. Duties, of course, blah 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 blah. Goodbye.
Okay, and can you, as soon as you go out, just press F5.
F5.
Yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
of course,
Press
yeah,
F9
okay.
to
Well,
go back.
I
but,
don't
yeah.
know if I can help you, but
I don't
I'll
know if
try.
I can help you. I actually did his voice quite well.
Ring. Found it. Here, take it. Goodbye. Okay.
ring.
Then we went this way.
Is physics and graphics mod? Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, sorta. To at least get into 60
Just
to
to
9
increase-
aspect radio.
Just to make it full screen.
Yeah.
Just keep looking up. Because I've gone into like God mode and looked him up, tried to find him.
Oh, there he is. Through God. I'm taking your soul.
I just love that he's at the start of the game just to give you free money and free swords.
Oh, I'm taking this as well.
the
and
placing
this.
stuff on the ground in this game is so great too, because you can just actually build stuff with the stuff you place.
Taking this, I'm
So-
taking this.
It's this game really had some
This.
things that I wish they didn't remove in Oblivion.
Or in Skyrim.
Well, in Oblivion they already removed it. That they don't have it in Skyrim. If they didn't have it in Oblivion, I get. But
So, okay. Oh,
You
no,
did
no,
put
no,
up
no,
your
no, no,
hand.
no, 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 no,
no.
no, okay.
no.
F5.
Pick up the book
Oh, of course. E.
and put on your hat and your shoes.
I did. Oh, not my hat though. Now I did.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so I went this way last time.
Yeah. And then you tried to fight something, but you didn't, because you didn't stand still to get your stamina back. And also, you equipped the sword. Which is alright, because I always do it at the start too. But
Oh, of course.
it does. Magic swords are very precious.
So, do you really think I can defeat the little lead thing?
Yeah, easily. They're the easiest enemy in the game.
Okay, let's just defeat it this time.
Because they do less damage than rats, and unlike scrubs, they don't stun you. Just stand still before you fight it. Because, like, you see the green bar? Green bar only goes up when you stand still. This game is so classy. You can charge too. This is the start of the game. It gets better when you actually have some levels. But you're still winning, you know?
Am I?
Yeah, easily. Look at his health bar. His health bar is a yellow bar above yours.
He dead. What's this?
He had a Kwama Scuttle. Kwama Cuddle.
Don't need it.
No, dude, take it. Why don't you hoard everything? What the fuck?
I'm
Never played any
I'm
Elder
used to
Scrolls game with-
I'm used to Skyrim with its limited carry weight.
This is limited carry weight too. It just doesn't matter.
When
Like, I just pick up everything and then sell it when I don't need it, or I just put it in a house. Because
What
you can
are
put infinite items on the floor and they don't despawn if you put them inside certain places. You can put them inside one of those houses that you open with the tower key and then they never despawn.
what I remember from Oblivion is that if you jump enough, you get acrobatic skills to 100, and then you can
Yep.
run
That's
like
here
the
too.
Flash and jump
No,
half the way of the map.
here you have acrobatics and athletics. Athletics are for running. You just get them by running. And acrobatics are for jumping, and they make you jump higher. You can jump higher with this. They don't do that anymore in Oblivion, but you can actually jump to the fucking moon almost. You can just jump so high. I don't know why, but I always go to Hala Ode first. And I really don't know why. Cause like, why? Well, look on the map actually. With your menu. Balmora's like straight up from here, I think. It's like slightly back. Like to the south, to the northeast. There you go. Balmora's on the maps anyway, once more. I don't know why I never take the other path. To be completely honest with you. I just, you get a free slave here. Literally. You know, it's stonks.
I'm not really hitting it.
It takes a while. Once you get more experience, you'll get hit more things. See, you're level 5. You were level 5 out of 100. That's why you weren't hitting anything. You're talented with axes, so you need to go find an axe.
I'm dying.
You can handle them.
You think?
Mm-hmm. See? You see his health bar above yours? Boom.
Got really close though.
Got press T.
Until healed. Oh!
Of course.
I'm not doing him any damage. Help.
You can press F5 mid combat. Just make, because this is whether you hit it or not is RNG. So if you die now, you go back and you can try the RNG of hitting it again. When you're in Hala Ode, which is really close, just try and buy an axe. Because your knife is almost broken as well.
I'm losing.
As I told you, rats are stronger. Look out for the mud crab. He's gonna mud beat your ass.
Do they give up chasing me though?
No, well, eventually. It takes quite a lot longer than you're used to, though.
Where's the town?
It's right there. Just follow the boats.
Oh, okay. Defend me! I'm nearly dying. Help me!
Can you jump that? Whoa. Almost. There we go. Has a basement that you can enter and you can get a free slave there, which is not actually your slave, it's just someone who is a slave. Oh wow, that don't hit the guard. Just let the guard take care of it. He's getting beaten too.
Come on, guard, you can do this. Come on. Ow!
This
Ow!
rat, this rat on 1 health is too much of an issue for this guard.
Come on, man. Ow! How do I take damage from that? Come on, you can do this. I believe in you, man. Come on. Ow! How are you hitting me, you stupid rat? I look so freaking handsome. Damn, dude. I'm just Santa Claus. Is he dead? No.
Of course not.
Come on, dude.
I think it's because oh, there you go. I don't know what happened, but the guard is in the water now.
Oh, the rat
There
is
he
dead.
goes. You can loot him. Feel free to take the rat meat. They didn't have any.
Wow, useless rat.
But in one of these houses, there is a basement. You might not be able to enter at night, but in one of these is a basement. That gives you like someone who is a slave, and you're supposed to bring them to their owner, which is in Balmora. So you can see the benefit.
Don't stand
However, you can also decide to set them free. But until then, they'll just be they'll be your companion. They can travel with you, helps you get to Balmora.
Yes?
I think it's one of the houses on the right side of the
okay.
village. Like it's, I think the one on the land. It's that one. I think it is.
Flaming Fritz, I can tell you're in war. If you take little advice, you won't be here long. Folks aren't very friendly here, and they don't like nosy strangers. No offense, Outlander. But if you don't know the Bitter Coast region, you might get yourself into trouble. Mind your own business is my advice to visitors. Don't get nosy, or some people may take strong objection. If you think you're hot stuff, and you want to throw your weight around, go ahead. But I warned you.
Okay, what a
Okay, so either it's for that door,
You have questions?
or it's the other house. It's the other house. It just goes outside. Then it's the other house that's on land. Oh, actually, it could be the next one. Yeah, it could be this one. Yeah, it's this one. I'm pretty sure. He has a basement. No? No, it's not this one.
no
If someone has a
basement.
basement, you can enter. It's like a trapdoor. No, it is definitely one that's on land, not on stilts. So it's that
Okay.
one on the left, on the right.
So we tried this one, we
Sorry,
tried this
stranger.
one. We didn't try this one.
It's the only one left. Name is Occurs.
Occur.
Where is
Speak
it?
quickly.
Huh. It's one of these. Nothing. They're just saying the same stuff.
Yeah. No trapdoor or something.
No, just keep going in and out. It's somewhere. There's a trapdoor, I think, on the right side of the house in one of these.
Or maybe
I guess it is on the water then.
could be.
Hurry this up, will you?
I don't know how that makes sense, but apparently that does. It's not that one. You don't
Locked.
need a lock to get in there.
Go ahead, stranger.
Nope.
Nope.
Let's hear it.
Why don't you just, shut up? Last house in the visit. No trapdoor.
Come on then, say something or move on.
I'm trying to move on, but you're blocking my way, mister.
Yes, friend.
Any other houses here?
I'm currently checking. It's a place called Fat Likes Drop Off, and it's definitely not allowed.
Fat Legs
There's-
Drop Off.
Just check the names.
Okur's house. Fat Legs Drop Off. It's this one. I thought I've been in here, but maybe didn't. Oh, there you go.
Probably
We're
walk.
blind.
We are. Oh, is it this one?
No, it's all the way at the end of the cave.
Okay.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Why don't you just, right or left?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Quickly,
Kaji
Outlander. I
has
haven't
no
much
time
tolerance
for
this
you.
thing.
Is it Rabima?
Talk to the
Over
owner
there.
of Robina.
That's no.
Okay. That's a dark elf. Okay. They don't have the dark voices they had in Oh, they do. Don't worry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I said that.
They don't.
They don't have the dark voices.
Greetings, friends. Interested in doing some business? Tell you what, I've got to deliver this slave to Vorah Ellis in Balmora as part of a payment. It shouldn't be a tough job for you. Yeah, just a little unfinished business between Farrar Helat and me. I owe him big for a deal we made a while ago. Rabina here fought to pay for my side of the bargain. And more. There's a lot of money in some of these slaves. You interested in the work?
I'll deliver the slave to him for you.
Excellent. You'll find Alaz in Balmora, in the east side of town. Just tell him Ralama Renef send you. Take care with his slave friend. She's worth more than you can imagine. Rebeni here might not look like much, but it's what is on the inside that counts, you know what I mean? You can persuade her to be nicer to you. I don't think it's very... I would press F5 before doing so.
It doesn't do anything.
Oh, it might also be because you're in the slaver den.
Oh.
She might be like, oh no, I do not dare talk to you, I will get slept. You can also sleep here for free. You don't like rest till you're healed without anyone interrupting you. Just here. Just press. Nothing's gonna attack you because you're in a town.
Oh, you can just press T and then...
When you're inside of a building, nothing's gonna attack you. Oh, it's illegal. Well, that's dumb.
You need to find a bed.
Okay.
Should be beds here, right? You know, these people have to sleep.
Yeah, but they're owned by people.
Fucking god. Okay. I'll be fine.
Don't worry, you have a slave now. I mean, you have a friend now.
You have a slave now. It'll be fine. Can I talk to you now?
I'm still in the slave den.
But of course. Can I talk to you now? No. Didn't.
I remember being able to talk to her, but maybe you'll get the choice later. For now, follow the signs to... well, sleep first. Or rather, rest. Also, looks out for the Nyx Hound in the distance.
Resting here is illegal.
You're still in the vicinity of the village.
Okay.
Just
I need to go to...
Balmora's, yeah, right there. But look out, because there is a Nyx Hound on the other side. Also, there's a Balmora ruin. Delmora? Dremora? Dremora ruin.
The Dremora,
and the guy by the
those
bridge is a thief, so look out for him. He will fight you.
Until rest. There you go.
Yeah, but that is a Dremora ruin. That's how they look in this game. They're pretty cool. I like them.
Not now.
There's probably just scamps in there, but it's still dangerous. And also that guy, I'm pretty sure if you walk too close, he will talk to you and he will be like, oh, hey, there's word of a thief around here. You should look out. And you're like, oh, thanks. And then he's like, hi, it's me, you dumbass. Give me your money.
I'm not going to do that.
Loving the walking animation. Utter sass.
Okay.
I mean, fair enough. So, as you can see in front of you already, there's another building. It's kind of on the other side of the trees.
Oh, yeah.
There's one part of that building that's completely safe and full of loot, and the other part of the building is filled with danger. These are like fortresses or something, and most of the stuff that's in here is pretty endgame stuff. So don't go into the right building, but the left building is pretty much always a safe place with like free stuff.
I'll do
Unless
that.
there's like, you know, normal people in here. If there's normal people in here, you'll have to clear out the left room too. But you know, normal people aren't an issue. So if there are normal people in the left room, you can clear out the right one too. But on the right side of this one, I think it's, I don't remember what they're called, but it's a faction of ash demons, ash monsters. And they're pretty much the main bad guys of this game. They're the followers of Dagoth so you don't want to deal with them. I don't remember if there's many in here. Ashwalkers? That might be it. Yeah, that's normal. I think you can teleport between them at some point in the game. I've never really done that. It's not like a main part. But there's a bunch of chests. Well, a bunch of boxes rather. Some of them you can interact with, some others you can't. There's also a bunch of bottles that are empty and worthless.
Ah, there you go.
There you go, and that's leather helm. That's definitely more than your extravagant hat.
Oceans.
And booze. Also, the just above your character picture, that's how much weight you are using. 56 out of 200.
Oh.
And you can press spacebar to just take all. But you probably don't want to take both shields. Well, or unless you do. I mean, it's just unnecessary weight. Because that is actually heavy stuff. That's, I think, also, that's armor. That's pretty good. You should go look at your abilities and check which are your best, like how much armor you have. If you, like half of your skill tree is currently blocked. If you make the map a little smaller. And then you can look, let's have a look. Medium armor is your best. So I think that is normal iron armor considered medium armor.
Common
Light armor, stuff
shirt.
like leather. Well, that's not your armor. You also have a chest plate on.
Do I? Oh, I've got the
Yeah, that's over your chest plate.
extravagant rope.
Your chest plate's all the way on the left. Left bottom.
Oh, iron. Okay, nice. I got some stuff. I'll be fine.
You still got a helmet that you're not
What?
wearing. And that's just leather next
Oh,
to your
is-
shoes.
There we go. Was that a helmet?
And then you also have a pauldron for your shoulders. Next to your sword.
Oh, nice. No. Yes.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing that I still remember how these things look after all this time?
It's a good thing, because I really don't.
It does help. There's way more boxes.
I think I looted... Oh.
Yeah, and then there's also the crate right next to the door you didn't loot.
An egg. Another egg.
An egg.
Something
baguette.
called bread.
Something called bread.
Something
entire
called bread.
You check these. All the way on the left side of the room, there's more though. I mean, you don't have to, like, not everything's useful, but there is always some useful stuff in here. Like, sometimes there's just gold because these crates just have a random spawn list. Like, any of these can have money. Or magic items. Magic items are a part of almost every spawn pool, so you can't just find a random...
Rat meat, I can eat that.
You can find a random magic item in almost any type of container in almost every place, so it's always worth checking stuff out. See, wow, look at that. An iron longsword, that's better than your dagger. It's not quite the axe you were looking for, but it's definitely improvement.
Oh. There we go. I looted everything. Let's go. Nice.
Do you know what a cliff racer is?
What
That
are you
should be-
doing? What was she coming with me?
She was you were too far away from her, so she lost you.
Bitch.
Yeah, do you know what a cliff racer is?
No.
Oh boy. I don't know how long this Let's Play is gonna be, but you'll know by the end of it.
It's already going on for quite some time now, and I'm getting tired.
Well, I'm trying to say, whether it's 1 episode or 2 or 3 or 4, You're probably gonna know what a cliff razor is by the end.
I'm gonna know it
Also, you're not going
eventually.
to Balmora. To the right. You gotta go right of this. Towards those guys, and then the other side of them is a path.
Do you know where a cave?
No, that's an ancestral tomb that has bone lords and stuff.
Oh.
I don't know what's in there in this level, but they're not nice places. You want to just kind of go around those guys, because there's 3 of them. You know, you can probably take 1, but 3 of them is a little much. Acrobatics. Oh boy. Quick save. Through the mountains is where you need to be, I believe. Intriguing combat with this creature, isn't it?
I'm dying.
You know what it's called?
Bitch.
It's a cliff razor.
Oh fuck! Oh.
These are cliff razors. And they're the worst because you can only hit them with long weapons because otherwise they're too far away.
Please.
And there are so many of them in these games. There's so many. They're the worst. So many of my plays have been ruined because a random cliff razor was after me while I was trying to rest. And I was stuck there forever. I don't think it's good if Rabina dies, but you know, it doesn't really matter much either. I suppose. You're going the wrong way around the mountains, though.
I want to go on top of it, like Skyrim style.
Well, past the cliff razor, there was an area. Like, if you go straight now, I think you can go up. Rabina.
No!
She's dead. But you saved.
What's your
Don't you
problem,
love cliff
flying
razors?
idiot? Leave
Don't
me
you
alone.
love these guys? These quirky little fun guys. I hate these guys. So, rather fight 3 of those other dudes than fight 1 cliff razor, right?
Is sneaking a thing in this game?
Not when it comes to cliff razors, I'm afraid.
Oh, fucking god.
Cliff razors are gods. They are all-knowing, all-being.
So I need to choose.
I mean, you can run through that group. As long as you don't get hit. Oh, Rubin is already angry. Well, this might be... You might have to go all the way around, actually. Or just let Rubina die. I think these are called Kaguri, and they are, like, I don't know, level 10? Level 20? Probably level 10.
Wow.
You also got sick before you died. This is one area I remember very specifically. I don't remember where to go, but I remember being stuck in this area several times, like in several playthroughs. Because
so I
what
guess.
do you do?
Don't worry, I got this.
Wait, what is all the way on the top? That's probably the dungeon you went to earlier.
So I can go either way.
The squares are places, by the way. If you look at your map, there's a mudcrab right next to you. Look out.
But there's a place I discovered.
That's where you were, yeah. So Balmora is slightly further to the west. Sorry, to the east.
So I can go either around
over there.
here. Yeah.
Also, did you just not notice the mud crab, or did you just ignore it?
I ignored it.
She didn't.
Don't die.
you can handle a mud crab with your help. I remember playing some mods back in this, like when I played this a lot, where you could have your own slaves and stuff. I mean, not to be weird about it, you know, but you could buy Khajiit, have them just farm for you and stuff. Build your own mansion. It was pretty cool. So in the early game of this game, everything is death. This game starts out really difficult, but you know, around level 5 or so, it really opens up. It really becomes quite easy. Something is angry at you.
No. I don't think it
I don't know what, but something is, because the music is combat mode.
Is this combat mode? This is the normal music in Skyrim. Oh,
No,
hey,
it's
hello.
the aggressive music. Now there's no music, probably just bugged. There you go.
Please be careful.
Probably take a step back before you hit Rabina. Like, if you hit Rabina, she's gonna try to kill you.
I heard something.
She heard something.
Well, that's very good for her. I don't care.
She probably heard the dying Kwama.
You really can't do the Skyrim way here, huh?
You can, you just need higher acrobatics. Because you jump higher with that, so you can climb mountains easier.
Yo, what's up,
Oh.
my friends?
But more straight ahead, by the way. I'm pretty sure. This is the quest you need to go to. Early in Balmora quest line. Nope, not this straight ahead, the other straight ahead. That one. I'm pretty sure it's on the other side of the hill, but you can go around it. If I know where you are, by any chance. Which is a... Yeah, I do. Look out for the scrub, they can stun you. They're really weak, but they can stun you. Nope, you're going towards another scrub. Go between the scrubs. Yep, there. It should be in your first city soon. So apparently there might have been an easier or safer way, but you wouldn't have had the same loot or adventure that you could have had now. And here you go. See that thing? That's called a stilt strider. Those things, I miss them. They are your traveling mounts. They're your fast travel. And they are, well, they're literally, there's a group of people in this world that make their houses out of these things. They're epic. You can't hurt them, sadly. I think there is mods where they become, you know, these creatures that spawn in the wild. But yeah, I love stilt striders. So where do you want to end it? go into the secret house that you can unlock with your tower key, or do you want to go to Caius Casadas?
I think we can end it, arriving in the city.
That's exactly what we did. But what our next adventure will hold, you will see. But for now, take care and have fun. This was Flaming Fritz, signing out.